Hi. Alright. You just caught me watching my shows. Not my new shows, no, God forbid. I'm not that caught up on anything. The only thing I feel like I'm caught up on are the latest atrocities committed in the world. Which we'll talk about atrocities in a moment. Hang on. Anyway. Well, hi. Hi to you watching at home. Before we get to the topic of this viddy ditty, how are we doing? Me personally, I'm... Oh. Oh. Beerus. Anyway, me personally, I am overall fine. Although I'm also kind of in an awkward mindset right now. You know, thinking about some things, the challenges of life, things you might try to drink away or smoke away or party away, perhaps. I don't drink and I don't smoke. Don't take that literally. Somebody out there is going to take that literally, and I don't mean that literally. Anyway. But yeah, I'm doing fine right now. Not really up to anything in particular. I'm doing this a little later than usual. It's like 11:13, but, you know, I aim to get this over with as quick as possible, but, you know. I guess, you know what? Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, there we go. You know what? I guess I'll use this to sort of slowly transition into what the hell I'm talking about. Kind of an important bit of context, I guess. Actually, I'll start with this. It's not completely related. In fact, it's not really related to what I'm intending to talk about to this, both this camera and this one at all. But, excuse me, but it is something, oh. Hi.
Also, we got the meme.
We got what?
I'm watching Dragon Ball Z, and I got to the part with the meme.
Oh. You.
That's not Goku. That's like Yamcha.
Oh.
And I know it looks like Goku from behind, but it's Yamcha.
Oh. Guaranteed I will forget. Guaranteed I will forget that come tomorrow morning.
If you don't think it's you'll. Basically.
Sure. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, just because in your defense, they're all Goku.
Yes. Okay. Now, because we're starting this a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on.
Did I say?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because we're actually...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, useless information before I say what I'm trying to say. You can't spell the word multitask without tit. All right.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, and with that being said, oh, I am going to fucking kill myself. Shut the hell up, shirtless Tom Welling. Anyway, that's how you do me every night. But as I was saying, okay, Because-
I'm Jesse. Shut the hell up, Rip. Trip, you're so annoying, man.
okay. Because we are starting this a little late, we're running a little, I was about to say behind schedule, but no. Anyway, because the schedule is shifty, wacky, wacky, let me just go ahead and get into this. So, go ahead and get into this with some context. So, I'm sure we all know the story of the rapture, but if we don't, it's basically when the end times come, the good little bitches, i.e., the Christians, the true believers, the children, but apparently not the animals, get to go to heaven, while the bad people stay down here in this hellhole to have further hell occur and pay for their sins, even if those sins are incredibly minor, like, oh, I stole a candy bar when I was 6 years old. And apparently,
Yeah.
apparently animals too, because seriously, I don't understand that logic. Like, if God loves all his creations equally, then why do the animals get left behind during the rapture? Was it because they don't believe in God? Like, do no Christians ever think that that kind of makes God sound like a hypocritical dick?
Yeah.
You're not saying that in response to me, but I'll take that as an answer. Okay. With that being said, the story of...
Yeah.
Please shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Genuinely, fuck you. Anyway. Now, the story of the rapture was so beloved, so iconic, that it was eventually adapted into a series of best-selling novels called Left Behind. Long story short, we're finally getting there. That first novel was then adapted into a movie starring Candace Cameron's brother. Now, I regret to inform you we're not talking about this one.
Isn't that a DJ from Full House?
Correct. If I am even correct in my way of... What are you playing? God. It's loading. Failed to start.
Start.
Jesus.
Start.
It started.
Start?
It started!
Okay. Oh my god.
My wallet is like, oh. All right. As I was saying, well, let me get something going behind me at least while. God, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. Oh, did Discord just genuinely go down? Cool. Yeah, so Discord. Yeah, so Discord's a. God damn.
All I can say is colon 3.
As I'm trying to fucking say, because it's already 11:24 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill myself anyway.
Are you gonna kill me?
Somebody's gonna die at some point.
Me.
As
Jesse.
I was saying. Okay.
Senpai,
Shut up
kill
and
me,
let.
Kill me, Senpai. You win.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for this to play on YouTube later.
Oh yeah.
Like, kill me, Senpai. You
Okay, yeah. Anyway. As I was saying. Oh, look. Charles Manson. Anyway.
I love Charles Manson.
Marles Chanson. Okay. As I was saying.
Hey, Jesse, can you clip the... I love Charles Manson.
Likely. Now. Kirk Cameron eventually did a movie adaptation. I regret
I hate Kirk Cameron.
What?
I hate Kirk Cameron.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people do, so I can't blame you, even if you're just joking.
I hate Kirk Cameron.
Anyway, now I regret to inform you we're not talking...
I hate Kirk Cameron.
Okay. Now I regret to inform you we're not talking about this one, though the context...
Yes, we are.
Please let me finish, for the love of God. You have not let me get a word in the last 14 minutes.
I mean, you wouldn't, as a wise man would say, you wouldn't know good music if it fucked you in the ass. I mean, that's from a movie called Blind Kitty. Stay tuned.
Sure.
You remember?
Ever heard of...
Oh, it's freaking funny.
Noted. Okay, anyway. Now, I regret to inform you we're not talking about this one, nor are we talking about the actual best adaptation of The Rapture, aka Avengers Infinity War. But, long story short, despite the fact that the Kirk Cameron movie received negative reviews, it was at least successful enough to warrant 2 sequels. But what we're really here to discuss is what happened 14 years later, and what inexplicably starred Nicolas Cage. Which brings us to Left Behind is a 2014 American Christian apocalyptic thriller film directed by Vic Armstrong and written by Paul Lalonde and John Paytas, based on the 1995 novel of the same name, written by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins. Why, yes, he do be Jenkins. The film, as I said, inexplicably stars Nicolas Cage, Chad Michael Murray, Cassie Thompson, Nikki Whalen, Jordan Sparks, and Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
Inexplicably. How they got these people on, I don't know.
Inexplicably.
Well, anyway, it is...
Inexplicably, yeah.
Anyway, it is the second adaptation of the first novel of the book series. The first, obviously, being the Kirk Cameron film.
Technically, it's the third.
Anyway.
No, wait, technically it's actually the fourth.
What I just said in No Mike, this truly is my purgatory.
No, wait, I just remember, it's actually the fifth, because the third one was 9/11.
That's funny, but...
And the second one is Pearl Harbor.
Funny because of the next few sentences I was about to read. Anyway, as with every adaptation of this story, it depicts the worldwide disaster of the Christian rapture from the perspective of one family: a husband, airline pilot Rayford Steele, and wife facing marital difficulties, as well as their 2 children. The plot of this adaptation was altered to mostly take place on an airplane, and arguably the bigger change, the Antichrist does not appear, is never mentioned, and is never alluded to. So basically, in the context of this movie, it looks like all of this just happens for no reason.
Stars, I can really use a wish right now.
God damn, could I use a wish right now, especially because, if I'm going to be completely honest, I feel like an asshole right now because me and James are having like a legit conversation about something kind of deep, but then I had to get roped into this, and now we're both kind of leaving each other hanging, because I was the one that asked, can I be honest about something? And I expected a yes out of him, but he's just kind of sitting there, probably jerking off to Tom Welling. Back to this movie. The film was produced...
I thought it was Tom Welling.
You thought what?
I thought it was Tom Welling, not Todd Welling.
I said Tom Welling.
No, you said Todd.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole. Anyway.
See, calm down. I'm very sure you said Todd.
I thought you were joking, so sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. But says James could suck a dick.
You know, this is going to be great when he inevitably sees this, because I'm going to have so much explaining to do. Anyway, this film was produced by Entertainment One. Yes, the same Entertainment One that produced Power Rangers Cosmic Fury... Shut up, I'm talking.
I mean, and you can suck a dick too. Dry.
I need to get a clicker and just press it every time you interrupt me in the middle of a word.
Get a fucking yeah counter.
That son of a bitch would fall off the wall.
Who?
I said that son of a bitch would fall off the wall about the yeah counter.
I'll fucking destroy the yeah counter.
Yeah. Fucking, there's like a big ol' slit in the ceiling up here. I swear to God, you would cause that slit to single-handedly cave in and kill me. So back to this movie. It was produced by Entertainment One. Yes, the same Oh, you... You know, to all of you watching at home, sometimes I wonder why I even bother. I'm just gonna say it, like, these videos that I do seriously are a cry for help, and if you fucking idiots can't pick up on that, then there must be something seriously wrong with you. Either that or you're going to the wrong places looking for the right things. Because if you want cheap toy comedy, then you came to the right place. But if you want that without any pizzazz, then you better keep hunting, sugar tits. Do I even bother continuing this, or do I just give up? Sure. Okay.
Yay! Our table is
It's
fixed.
fixed. Okay. It is already 11:38. So back to this. Oh,
You
God.
could have continued the movie when I was gone. You could have continued when I was
Yeah,
gone.
I know, but okay. Anyway, I know. Anyway, well, to be fair, I was in the middle of this thought, so as I was oh Jesus, I'll address that in a minute. But anyway, Entertainment One production company, the same company that made Power Rangers Cosmic Fury on a budget of oh shit, Netflix just ordered us last night and we need to get a show out yesterday. And it was released by Freestyle Releasing, which is the most money laundering sounding company maybe ever. Jesus, what the hell are you showing me? Oh, more. Oh my God. Yep. Go. Go-Gurt. Anyway, the film had a budget.
I was looking Gohan.
Yep. Funny. All right. Anyway, had a budget of just 16 million the dollar. It made 27.4 million. I mean, maybe not the biggest bomb I've ever seen. I don't know. I don't know how to make. Oh, Jesus fuck. God, hang on, let me reply to this. The foul beast is consuming his wretched meal. Yep.
That's Goten. It can't go through his other son.
Noted. Anyway, as I was saying, 16 million budget, made 27.4 million. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. So, what about that?
No.
Oh my God.
Well, look at this. I found this literally just as you were saying so.
Yep.
So. Now you just want now you just want fucking friends full of monkeys.
God. Yep. So. Oh my God. Anyway.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know anymore. Anyway, that motherfucker. That motherfucking production. Well, got
No,
yeah,
I'm
swole.
step out for me. Continue. Yeah, you continue. I'll step out.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll just continue without him. So that fuck. Oh my god. Oh, I am going to fucking choke the life out of it. Moving on. That motherfucking production. Well, on August 7th, 2008, which I assume was after the original trilogy, accidental Star Wars reference, Cloud 10 Pictures entered into a settlement agreement resolving 2 lawsuits against it and Namesake Entertainment, who co-produced the original trilogy. Okay, yeah, I was right, after the original. Anyway, the suit was filed by Tim LaHaye. The settlement ended a legal dispute over the Left Behind film rights that began in 2000. And on whatever the fuck was about to come out of my mouth, on October 1st, 2010, Cloud 10 Pictures again reacquired the rights to the film, paving the way for the reboot that eventually would be. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, by October 31st, 2011, Paul Lalonde and John Paytas, who worked on World at War together, not to be confused with the hit Call of Duty, anyway, had written a screenplay for the reboot, and by October 19th, 2012, stunt artist Vic Armstrong was set to direct the reboot film with the budget of around $15 million. Remember when movies didn't cost like an assload to make? I sure do. Nowadays, I don't even know what I was about to say, but nowadays, every movie just has to be made on a budget of like fucking the fuck. Anyway, By October 19th, 2012, same day, funnily enough, Nicolas Cage was in talks to join the cast as portraying the lead character Rayford Steele. Side note, craziest possible person that could have starred in this movie. But anyway, by December 2012, Chad Michael Murray was in talks to join the cast to play the role of journalist Cameron Buck Williams, or let's just call him Cameron. Yeah. Also, yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said they got some of the craziest people on board with this movie. On January 3rd, 2013, Ashley Tisdale, we all know who she is, of High School Musical and Phineas and Ferb fame, and Scary Movie 5 infamy, joined to play the role of Chloe Steele in the film, but later dropped out due to scheduling conflicts. She dodged a bullet for reasons I will get to in a moment. In a minute. Anyway. In March 2013, Tia Mowry was in talks to join the cast, and then by August 2013, Jordan Sparks and Cassie Thompson joined the cast, the latter of whom replacing Tisdale. On August 19th, Olympic bobsledder and hurdler Lolo Jones joined the cast. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool thing. I didn't know she was any of those. Or, yeah, she. God, I'm really bad at this. Playing an airport gate attendant. And finally, by September 9th, 2013, Leah Thompson was cast as Rayford. You didn't miss a lot. I was just going over the cast. The production is not anything super eventful. Although it helps that I'm being tossed.
The motherfucking reception.
I'm getting to that, though. This is certainly a fun. Jesus fuck. I'm not going to provide any context. I've already reacted enough. Anyway. Oh yeah, and as I said earlier, the biggest change made to this reboot's story was that Nicolae Carpathia, aka the Antichrist, does not appear, is never mentioned, never alluded to. I don't get why, but oh well. Anyway, now that motherfucking reception. The film was panned by critics. And by panned, well, panned is putting it lightly. I mean cooked. Like rotisserie chicken cooked. You know, life is a precious thing, but I won't give context for that. Anyway, on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of, get this, 0%, based on 70 reviews, with an average rating of 2.4 out of 10. 0 to 15, 4. The consensus reads, yeah, virally, like unto a plague of locusts, left behind hath begot a further scourge of devastation upon Nicolas Cage's once proud filmography. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. So what do you think this?
I'm getting to that, but I'm having to multitask because I'm truly questioning how this motherfucker is still alive based on everything I've been told over the last 15 minutes.
Just ignore James.
Not him.
Then who?
Sound out. Though I don't know.
Sound.
I'm not going to give any context because I don't know if he wants what he's told me disclosed publicly. Anyway,
I mean, you don't have to say that, but like, so you're talking with him?
some stuff is happening upon other things that he has said has happened in the past. But anyway, back to the movie because it's already 11:53 p.m. I'm trying to get through this.
Should I add sound out?
I mean, I don't see why not. Rooted issues.
I'm like, hi, I'm Trip. I'm a part-time.
B- on the A+ to F scale.
Wait. What's the RT score?
0%.
0.
0. I can't think of the last time we've encountered a 0. I mean, I know it's happened, I think, but I can't think of...
I think Home Alone 4.
I think... I'm too lazy to fact check, but that sounds correct.
What else? 41-year-old virgin.
Yeah. Anyway, in a review for Entertainment Weekly, or EW, film critic Lindsay Barr gave the film a grade of F. Gave it the grade of fuck.
You're getting an F, Turner.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I already heard that stream button come up.
Oh, man, this does not look good. Sure it does. If you're rooting for Trunks, that is. Yo, Goten! Brace up, bro!
So...
Sure. It was like the too many cooks of anime intros.
That wasn't an intro. I just told you
Wait.
it's an edit.
Well, I've never seen the show. You can't blame me for assuming that.
I kept saying it was an edit. You were not listening.
Okay, back to the movie, because it's already...
By the way, if you're gonna watch Dragon Ball, like, ever, I would recommend Dragon Ball Z Kai, because it skips all the filler and it shortens the show from like 290 to about 167.
Noted.
Oh yeah, 6-7 right there.
Yeah.
6-7. 6.
7, yep. Fall. Anyway, I'm gonna... Anyway. Lindsay Barr, weekend... At best, Left Behind is shoddily made sensationalist propaganda, with atrocious acting that barely registers as entertainment. At worst, it's profoundly moronic. Audiences, Christian or not, deserve better, and it's hard to imagine that the ham-fisted revelations in this schlock could serve any higher purpose. Meanwhile, Richard Roper gave it the grade of D-, stating, "The writing is horrible, the direction is clunky, the special effects are not special, and the acting is so wooden you could make a basketball court out of it. Everything about this film feels forced and overwrought. With all due respect, oh my God." Christian film critics, you know, the target demographic of this damn movie. Yeah, the Christian film critics were especially critical. Paul Chambers from MovieChambers.com begins his scathing review with, "There are millions of Christians with average or above average intelligence. I'd like to think I'm one of them. So what possessed the makers of Left Behind to produce such an ignorant piece of garbage that's easily one of the worst films of 2014, if not all time?" Damn. Evangelical. I feel like my brain is melting. Evangelical Christian magazine, Christianity Today, side note, the word Christian doesn't sound like a word anymore, criticized the film, saying, "Left Behind is not a Christian movie. Whatever Christian movie could even possibly mean. In fact, most Christians within the world of this movie, whether the street preacher lady at the airport or Rayford Steele's wife, are portrayed as insistent, crazy, delusional, or at the very least just really annoying. They want churches to book whole theaters and take their congregations. They want it to be a youth group event. They want magazines like this one to publish discussion questions at the end of their reviews. They want the system to churn away, all the while netting them cash, without ever having to have cared a shred about actual Christian belief. They want to trick you into caring about the movie. Don't." They also stated that they tried to give the film 0 stars, but that their tech system wouldn't allow it.
Are there any positive reviews?
The film was praised by Tim LaHaye and Jerry Jenkins, the authors of the original novel. Neither of them liked the 2000 version, and LaHaye filed suit against it for breach of contract, which I said earlier, but I'm not going to repeat it again. We're already at 12:06 a.m. After watching an early screening of this reboot, LaHaye said, "It is the best movie I have ever seen on The Rapture," while Jenkins said, "I believe it does justice to the novel and will renew interest in the entire series." When asked if it was good, Jenkins said, "It's better than good." Well, if anything, that probably gave all the other critics I just read plenty of ammo.
I like how he says everyone will love this film. It's like 0%.
Yeah. And that the Christians it's literally marketed to hate it.
I mean, they're Christians. They hate anything.
I mean, not wrong. But what about home video? Well, home video is very, very short. It was only released on Blu-ray and DVD, seemingly one time on January 6th, 2015 by Entertainment One. Although, interestingly, the Blu-ray was available as both a single disc Blu-ray only and as a Blu-ray DVD combo. Why they released both, I don't know. I checked it out from the library the other day, but I'm too lazy to go grab the DVD of it. Plus, we're already kind of off schedule, so let me just go ahead and get to the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
This is another one of those bad movies. Anyway.
So it's really bad?
Well, I was getting to that. This is another one of those bad movies that, like, I was always aware of from internet review and discussion, but that I had never seen start to finish in full. And it's a movie people still review to this day. I should know. Yeah, I should know. Microwave Society even reacted to it. When was it uploaded? Two, two, 2 weeks ago. So yeah. So yeah. 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 Oh, you motherfucker. Anyway, I'll say what's so funny later. Awful, but funny later. Anyway.
Say what's funny.
Okay, so, also, let me just add this bit of context. Sound Out, I'm adding this bit so it makes sense. Sound Out accidentally spilled what I alluded to earlier on one of his live streams, but then pivoted it, as he put it, into a PSA about getting health checks for things in family history. So I guess that gives me the clear to say what I was alluding to earlier. He has skin cancer.
Oh, God.
I didn't know that until he just casually brought it up like an hour ago, but anyway. So then I told...
I'm so sorry, Jesse. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just told, anyway, so I said...
I'm so sorry it's not you getting it. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, that's not any worse than what... Anyway, so I forward to James, not to totally change the subject, but while Sylv's been driving me insane, Sound Out just decided to reveal to me he has skin cancer. And then the gif of Fred walking through the door from SpongeBob, rev up those fryers! Anyway, what he says in reply, oh. Just oh. And I'm thinking, oh, is this boy about to say something like actually, sincere? He then proceeds to send me a gif of one of those wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man with the caption, fantastic!
What does he hate, Sound Out?
I don't know.
Anyway, speed up your review.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So we can watch a little bit of Dragon Ball.
Anyway.
I guess I'm a fan now, I guess.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, I've been roped into like 5 different things this year alone. Anyway, the movie.
Can I even deny it at this point? Now that I've actually...
I can deny it no longer. I am small.
What?
I can deny it no longer. I am small.
What's that from?
SpongeBob, one part. Oh.
Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy.
Anyway.
Big guy. That's so big.
Alright, anyway, to speed up my review. I had seen the film bits and pieces over the years, and I'd seen reviews of it over the years, but never the entire thing start to finish until today. Let's just say it's becoming a running gag for me to say, oh, this actually isn't so bad. Oh, this is god-awful. Like the first act of this movie up until it gets to the rapture is not bad, but just like boring. Like, okay, I guess it's cool to see these people live their lives, but can we hurry up and get to the world ending, please? Then finally, when the people start to vanish, okay, thank you. Now it's going somewhere. And then it's just like, okay, my first problem, okay, I do have to say this. My first problem is, okay, I get what they're trying to say, having all the children go to heaven and get raptured, but Are the writers of this movie aware that some children can be heathens? And that not all kids believe in God?
We should talk about that movie one day called "We Need to Talk About Kevin." Like, is a fucking demon kid played by Ezra Miller.
Oh, Ezra Miller, you say?
Yeah. You ever heard of "We Need to Talk About Kevin"?
Nope.
We need to talk about Goku.
I knew that was coming.
We need to talk about Hitler. We need to talk about Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Pepe Sylvia.
Yep.
We need to talk about D.
Yeah.
That D.
The D.
We need to talk about that D. Have you ever heard of We Need to Talk About Kevin?
No. Never heard of it.
That's where, like, Ezra Miller, like, plays a fucking, a really bad child who's very troubled. Just can't be controlled.
So he plays himself. Got it.
I mean, it's themselves.
Oh.
But,
Oops. My apologies.
I mean, Ezra Miller may be a bit troubled, you know, but, like...
Yeah. My
I
apologies.
feel like...
Oh.
I'm not gonna defend anything Ezra Miller has done or may have done, but, like, I think a lot of Ezra's stuff is because they are, you know,
Yeah.
not well.
Yeah.
And mental health awareness is important, which is why they do that. No, just kidding.
I bet.
But, what's the review?
Okay, yeah. Also, I figured that was going somewhere, because I was beginning to think, you were being oddly sophisticated right now. Okay, anyway, my review. Okay, my problem with this movie is that it feels like, okay, even though it's like nearly 2 hours long, it feels like, okay, my big three problems, best way to put it, my big three problems. First off, I'm not trying to like push any sort of beliefs onto you, but I'm just saying it how it is. For a quote-unquote Christian movie, I find the fact that this movie portrays most Christians as insane kind of fucking offensive. And not even offensive in like a air Diddy, that's funny way, but just like, oh, this is just nasty. Like, the Christians explain like, oh.
I mean, honestly, it is an accurate portrayal of them.
Well,
all Christians are like, no, just kidding. I'm kidding.
You said...
I'm kidding. Don't mind me.
Once again, you said actor portrayal, and I thought you were about to make like a legit valid point. Anyway.
I'm not... I didn't say actor portrayal.
Oh, oops. Well, I swear I have good hearing. Anyway.
I said actually. It is. I actually said it. It is a good portrayal.
Noted. I promise I have good hearing.
But I'm joking anyway. So yeah, this movie bad.
Okay. To keep it... Okay. I know this is also becoming a running gag. Anyway. To keep it, like, brief but descriptive, I wouldn't say it's the worst movie I've ever seen, I'll admit. It's well made, at least. It's got good production quality, but... And I do like the cast. You know, Nick Cage, Chad Michael Murray, they're all good in this movie, but... It's still, like, a bad... I've been jokingly saying that Infinity War is a better Rapture movie, but when I tell you, like, it actually is... This movie is like if you described it to somebody without going into like full detail and they said, all right, I got the gist, and proceeded to write something that borderline teeters on parody that they then proceeded to take completely serious. Like, that's the best way to describe it.
Oh god, it's so stupid.
Also, this movie does simultaneously my favorite and least favorite thing any movie can do, which is they land the plane at the end, and of course, you know, people huddled together crying, the city is up in flames, and they do the generic, it looks like the end of the world. No, I'm afraid this is only the beginning.
Oh my god. That's bad.
Yeah.
What's your score?
Oh, God. I mean, again, while I don't think it's the worst.
Wait, is that Cody Rhodes?
Yep, that actually is Cody Rhodes.
Nice.
Normal. Rare moment where I don't have to do a double take about somebody.
I've met Cody Rhodes before.
That is the least insane thing I've heard all night.
3 times, actually.
Jesus.
Die.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. While it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, far from it, it is admittedly
Rating.
Anyway, admittedly I would watch it again. It's still like at the highest, it's like a 2 out of 5.
Damn, that's low.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Dragon Ball Evolution low, but like.
That's even funnier to me.
No, the thing is, we both said at least Dragon Ball Evolution isn't boring. This is boring, isn't it?
I mean, as I said, the first couple minutes before the rapture kicks in are like boring. And then when it gets. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. When it gets to the rapture, I think is when it gets more exciting. But even then, it cuts back and forth between ground level and the plane to the point where I was just like, either just have it take place on the ground, showing the world descend into chaos, or just have it take place on the plane and save the chaos for when they land. Does that about cover it?
All I can do is go free your soul.
I guess that about covers it.
To quote Toy Story 2, and that includes our broadcast day.
Basically. I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with an ear bleed. And now.
Hey, Chi-Chi, I'd like to take Gohan with me if that's okay with you.
That's a joke, right? Right?
Huh?
Well, what do you think I'll say, Goku? Huh? Yeah, go ahead. I can't stop you, but I want you to make sure Gohan gets as strong as possible. Okay?
Sure.
Now, if I let Gohan go and battle those androids with you, you have to promise to let him study when he gets back, all right? I want you and Gohan to give it all you've got.
Thanks, Chi-Chi.
I could never deny you anything, you big lug. Goku, I don't know what I'd do without you.
That's sweet. Hey.
Well, see ya. I'll miss you, Chi-Chi.
I'll miss you too.
Kuko, right?
Yep, goo cup. Why is it so hot and sweaty?
Let's make loaded pizza French fries. Because my
What the fuck?
is tired of
What?
me just making pizza. Which honestly, I just can't comprehend.
The shirt makes me look especially skinny.
What you want. Sometimes you just have to meet
What? What?
I was talking to myself.
Damn.
each other in the middle. And her favorite side is French fries, so why not make it into a pizza? Because what kind of person wouldn't want to have cheesy loaded French fries? Bam, bam, bam. Now we add not just one, but a second handful of cheese onto our pan, making sure to load it up with our pepperonis, bam, 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 and then finally some jalapenos. And just like this, it's time for the oven. And while that's baking, we're gonna quickly season our fries, mixing it around before transferring them over. This is looking better than I imagined. Grating on some Parmesan and topping it with fresh basil. Pizza French fries going in. This might be one of the best fusions ever. I'd say pizza French fries taste better. Let's make. I never understood why anybody would order gluten-free when I. Hey, let's make loaded.
Okay, gluten-free, you need to watch this to know how celiac it is. You know what celiac is?
What is?
Celiac, you heard of it?
No.
Okay.
I never understood why anybody would order gluten-free. When I first started working here, I used to think it was really weird when a customer would order gluten-free. That wasn't until I spoke to a customer and they explained they had celiac disease. If you've never heard of it, it's a condition where eating gluten makes your immune system attack itself. More specifically, your small intestine. And it's actually way more common than people would think, affecting about 1 in every 100 people. And it doesn't
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
just affect pizza. It affects pastas, breads, soups, cereals. There's a lot of things that have gluten in it. Bam, bam, bam. That's why a lot of people with celiacs have to be careful with what they
I'm not falling for your gaslighting, okay? Okay.
eat. And that's why it's so important for people that prepare food to understand it. Because while it might not seem like a big deal to you, even a small amount could affect.
You heard that shit, right?
I heard it, but I'm gonna be honest. I thought the first thing you said was I don't know.
No, I told her that's a you problem, not a me problem.
I heard that, but I didn't hear her. So at first, I thought you were just saying that to.
Said, oh, you know what? I won't get you anything. I'll just give you your 40 back. Your 40 bucks back. I said I'm not falling for your gaslighting.
We all got some deep-rooted issues.
So that's why it doesn't get the garlic sauce, but it still gets a juicy pepper. Papa John's gluten-free pizza, because not everybody can have gluten. And I'd say this is another way that we keep doing it better. You never under.
I mean, see, cross-contamination is important when you're fucking gluten-free.
Let's make.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that Lego parts were immune to water damage because they were made out of plastic. But there is actually one Lego piece that gets completely destroyed when you put it in the water. Because in this box is a Lego set that was completely submerged in water to be washed. And at first that seems okay because all the parts are made out of Legos, plastic, and water and soap won't do anything to them. But in this Lego Chima set is actually one specific part that got completely ruined by the water, even though it was made out of plastic. And here's a set called the Mammoth Stomper. When I got this set, I realized that it is super weird. It has these cool minifigures with some awesome molded heads, and even has this detachable ship. But even though the set is awesome and has some super cool play features like this jail cell in the back, this set was actually ruined because when it got washed, one of the parts got destroyed by the water, and it ruins one of the main play features. So you might be thinking that the part that was ruined would
Yeah, fucking get to it already.
be something
Yeah.
like these
Like,
tiny
hurry
things
the
that are made
hell.
out of these fragile
I mean,
things.
I yapped, but
you
come
actually
on.
be wrong, because the part that was actually damaged is these ball joints on the legs. And at first, when you look at these parts, they seem perfectly okay. But when I got this set, I realized that they were way looser than the normal ball joints. And then I realized that since these parts were washed in hot water, the ball joint actually warped into super.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, that actually does happen. You
Oh.
see, when you hit, a lot of people do this when making custom figures. They would put them in boiling water to like soften up the joints so you could just pop them out.
Oh.
You heard of this, right?
Yeah.
Everyone thought that Lego parts were immune to water.
Is Darth Vader my father? Your father. I got Coca-Cola from the 1960s.
Are you fucking dressed like Elvis?
This-
Grandpa gave it to me. As you can see, it's very rusty.
Bell.
You know what they say was in
I don't
Coke
know what
in
I
the
was about to
60s,
say.
right? There goes my powdered sugar. Man, these cans are a lot tougher than today's, so.
my Wi-Fi? I can't tell if that's on my end or because the TV is still.
Follow on, try my grandpa's canopy. I got.
I'll try my grandpa's canaries. The Green Goblin.
This is the most cursed pizza in America. Chuck E. Cheese. The rumor.
What?
Do you know how much I sacrificed?
Special trailer.
Special trailer.
It's the Dragon Ball cookie.
A visit by the god to one of the most iconic anime.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon these nuts.
Now you just Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, right? Actually, we'll put that on in a second.
Okay.
See what chicken nuggets up to.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yakko's World.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Water.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam.
Man, this shit is bugging out on my end.
Nigeria, Chad, and Liberia, Egypt, Benin, Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, and Mali, Sierra Leone, and Algeria, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Majorca, Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan. Okay, orphan warders, Wackerberg needs his gruel. What are we gonna sing?
Let's not go through the whole rigmarole of you pretending you don't want to sing your Countries of the World song. It's getting old.
Countries of the early 19th century? This might be a quick one. Great Britain and Prussia, the Empire of Prussia, to Sicily, Sulu, Siam, the Papal States, Zulu, the Persian Empire, and Jola, Kabu, and Bhutan, Ashanti and Toru, Jam and Bunyoro, Holy Roman Empire is gone. Dahomey, Bukhara, Selangor, Mamara, the Ottomans, Parma, and Kong. There's Brunswick, Bavaria, Central America, Schleswig and Saxe, Coburg, Gotha, Archduchy of Austria, next week, Victoria. Goodbye, the Empire, Maratha. China's Empire of Qing, Tenkov's Nobu King, the lovely free city of Bremen, the Afghani Emirate, Aden Protectorate, that's what they used to call Yemen, Kingdoms Goma and Kiba, Lemmu and Aria, the south and its mountain Malak.
Sick. Right?
Yep. Car. Oh, that's the shocker.
Oh my god!
Sweet cars.
E-cars.
Affectionate cars. Maternal cars.
Pickle cars.
It's-
Pickle boy.
Pickle. Oh my god.
Pickle boy.
Pickle.
Know your star.
Know your stars.
Know your star. Know your star. Pickle boy. He hates pickles. Pickle boy. His pickles taste bad.
His pickles taste bad.
Pickle boy likes to hurt and tease pickles.
Likes to hurt and tease pickles.
Pickle boy, the best pickle boy in the world. Now you know, pickle boy. Yes, not pickle boy.
You know, some stuff is easy to write off as coincidental. There's no way they did not know when they wrote that.
Basically.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back again. And look, that onion ring belongs to the floor now. I'm just kidding. We're gonna eat them. They're breaded, they're fried, they're ready to go. Even though they're frozen solid, they still smell very oniony. I always think too late how these things are gonna go down in the grinder bowl. It kind of looks like a shredded hard-boiled egg. Of course, we're not going to season this with anything. It's going to be just a pure onion ring sausage. Eastbound down on the road egg sausage. We're going to do what they say can't be done. Well, all right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage. I think we've reached the end of that sausage road. It's a freezy boy. I think it would be a crime shame to not mix this last bit with pork. That's some solid pork. Too solid for this grinder. Come on! Ooh. I have more faith in the non-pork onion ring sausage. And again, this is going to be flavored by
time down here alone. But will it blow? So I'm gonna give that will it blow 3 more buffalo. This one I think has a pretty good chance in the toaster oven. This one I think has a pretty good chance in the pan. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, we got a first already? Just hold on for a little longer, baby. We're about halfway done. In all honesty, this isn't the first time I've been wrong about these things. Oh wow, a lose-lose situation. Well look, we've only failed if they taste bad. So let's open them up and see how we did. Looks gross. Oh, it looks like a plantain. Bite number 1. Here we go! It tastes like mushy Funyuns, and this one tastes like mushy breading. This one tastes more oniony than this one. I should have just made a Funyun sausage. But this one's okay. This one's not good at all. I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 2 out of 5, and I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 1 out of 5. But we always take the higher of the scores, so we're gonna have to give frozen onion ring sausage a 2 out of 5. What it is? Welcome back. I guess. And you made me say what you just did, hot sausage. Well, the Carolina Reaper has contaminated all of my equipment, so instead of it contaminating a good sausage, well, we'll use it to our advantage and use that lingering heat in order to enhance. And surely, no amount of working this thing's gonna cure it of its frozenness. So I'm gonna throw it in the microwave to thaw it. I put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. Yeah, now we're cooking. Just past the bone. That's probably enough fat to make this sausage. Now, yes, the Cheetos. That's probably enough. Well, that looks disgusting. What am I doing? I'm in my basement making Cheeto sausage. This could be a 0 out of 5. It could be a 5 out of 5. Eve, they put a sausage on the moon. Sausage on the moon. Get me out of there. Oh. In 3, 2, 1, let's sausage. I believe that's as good as that's gonna get. This sausage is hauntingly beautiful. This Will It Blow is brought to you by HelloFresh. That's right, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, delivering pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes straight to your door. Whether you're looking for a little inspiration for that new, that's right, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, delivering pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes.
You seen that, right?
Yeah.
What's supposed to play?
Oh.
That's right, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, delivering pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal
That's him, right?
Yep.
recipes straight to your door.
So will it blow?
3 surprise gifts.
Nope.
It almost made it. I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 1 more Gruffalo. Here we go. We got a first already, ladies and gentlemen. That's something you don't want to see. But we're just gonna lick this sausage raw. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Everything is still so red. I can't tell if
chili peppers that we used last time. It's worth making at home if you're into doing that. So I think if we seasoned it with a little bit of salt, we could have flavored this thing to a 5. So I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 4 out of 5.
Damn.
You know what, Jesse?
What?
Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Is that not into Dragon Ball?
Oh God.
Does he do Dragon Ball flavor reviews?
Does what?
He's a famous YouTuber, right?
I mean, he's pretty well known.
Is he gonna cancel?
Your audio kind of cut. Oh, your audio kind of cut.
Can I cancel him?
Oh, good lord.
Can I accuse him of raping me? Look at the way your face turned.
Y'all are the kings of I don't want to laugh.
Oh, you don't want to laugh?
On that note,
Well, you should laugh.
joke, laugh.
What?
From the.
A joke. I laugh.
I'll send it later, just because we're getting late. All right.
Pickle boy.
Pickle boy. Okay.
Goku boy.
Guillotine boy.
Geku. Geku. Goku. Goku. I used to call him Goku when I was a kid.
I can see that.
I legit thought his name was Goku for years.
I can see that. Honestly, not.
No, actually, I thought Goku was a separate character. Like, and yet he looked exactly like Goku.
What in the Graggle Simpson? Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay, what I was going to say in response to that. Honestly, not a character, but I always pronounce the word associate as associate. And I don't know.
I do not associate with figures, right? I do not associate with.
I love that video, but anyway, Cartman gets an anal probe.
And he's like, I do not associate, right? I do not associate with. I don't associate with knickers.
Yeah.
Boogers. I do not associate with boogers.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on. Let's get back on YouTube. Pickle boy. He's back, right?
Yep. Likes to hurt and tease pickles.
Wait, what was I talking about?
The associate with Nicholas.
Okay.
God, that's stupid video.
All I want is one sweet, special Christmas kiss under the mistletoe. Not from you. I do not associate with Nick.
Yo, why don't you hacking, you fucking bitch ass nigga? Go to my stream on YouTube. Go to my stream. I don't care what plantation I end up on.
No, I wish I could sleep.
I do not associate with
Knickers.
I do not associate with niggers.
I want to know what could have possibly prompted that.
I mean, he's smiling while saying it.
Oh, yeah. And also, he is one.
He's brown, so
Yeah. On that very racially note,
so he's a Dragon Ball fan.
yeah. So what we learn. Well, we maybe didn't learn. Well, while we maybe didn't learn a thing or two about the rapture, after all, the exact verse in the Bible is that we don't know when it's coming.
What the fuck? I didn't even say there's a video.
What?
There's a video. Oh, magic.
Oh my God.
I do not associate
Nicholas.
Snickers. Snickers. I do not associate
Nicholas.
boogers. I do not associate with boogers.
Okay, anyway. While we definitely didn't learn a thing or two about the rapture, I guess what I learned is that a lot can happen in about an hour and a half.
Last thing said.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like it when I fucking send that video. Okay.
Fucking not so bot. That's racist!
But what game you?
Pickleball.
Is it?
Taste bad.
She fucking. And I'm gonna fucking use that as one religion.
Oh God, just speed run. Anyway. Yeah. On that note,
And remember, I do not associate with Abigail. Have you ever seen that video before?
oh yeah, I've seen that before. Anyway. Yeah, that's what we learned tonight.
Wait. No. I am the great Concordio.
Yeah. Anyway. Come.
Do your impression.
I am Conjolio. Conjolio. Anyway, come back tomorrow night when something or other. TP for my bunghole, but will I elaborate further? Nope.
Yes.
Because I said enough. But for now, that's all time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and you notice all bad things happen on a plane?
Wait, what?
You notice all bad things happen on a plane?
Only good can happen.
Yep. Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. Have a day. to make a long fucking story short, I shoved a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. Have a day.